Alright. If I can click the button. Tempo Mage. So I did make one change to the deck. Dropped a Farseer, put in a Vaporize. Now Vaporize on its own isn't really going to generate you much tempo. Farseer, like I said before, kind of between that or Harvest Golem. But I like the one in there for the minion heal as well. Must think. I really want to hit a secret with this. Let's YOLO it. But yeah, if you're playing it with Kirin Tor, having that kind of tempo down, yeah, they have to swing and hit your face, but you know, it's going to give you either reclaim initiative or keep initiative on the board. And I think in some, like I've been playing a lot more Druid, I think in some of those matchups, if we ever do lose the board, it's going to be a good way of reclaiming it. Plus, you know, it's got synergy with like Antonitis, Sorcerer's Apprentice, Mana Worm, stuff like that. So more spells in the deck can still do some good, you know. Maybe generate some tempo with like extra attack, that kind of thing. But in any case, welcome, Dino. I know you didn't rush me. Don't think you have that much influence over when I go live. Don't worry, I was literally just eating here before stream. I was pretty much ready to go. And yeah, song perfection. Couldn't agree more. Even positive feedback on YouTube about the song. Man, what do we got? This guy clearly very large individual over here. But boy, he's taking his time. Okay, what do I want to do here? I'm definitely doing this. Just wondering if I hit or completely ignore this thing. Like, 1 damage doesn't really help much. He's either gotta, like... I guess it does for a Blizzard. I feel like, though, you just send it face. Like, he's gonna Frostbolt stuff to kill it. If he's gonna do that. Otherwise, it's just... Okay. Yeah, this doesn't really do anything. It's just 1 damage to face, which I don't think matters. Not influential, that's right. You're unfortunately just not an influencer. Alright, then we can do this. This is fine. Boy, we really did drop a number of ranks again, though, overnight. I think I ended at like 40-something the last time. Already back to 70. Maybe we're in like a bunch. And we'll climb here, but let's see. Mage again, that's right. Back to some Mage. Man, I might have to clean up the... Ooh, boy. It's a big decision, actually. Might have to clean up those sub-badges. I wonder if I should just trim, like, the red around the border. I feel like they're too small. What do we have here, though? 4, 7, 9. I mean, this would be 15, 16, 17. If we throw down the Drake, though, like, what is the issue? Problem with that is Doomsayer, isn't it? Fuck. No, I think we still do this. I was hoping to get an Acolyte, but... Yeah, they were at 5 man. This is like Frost Nova Doomsayer time. Unfortunately, no way to... I guess technically we could kill 2... Okay. 2 Doomsayers. But we can proc this. By the way, any tips for playing Malygos Warlock? Let me see. I want to proc this. But how? Do I just double Fireball? Because the thing is, this... No, I think that's the way to do it, right? You ping fireball missiles, and then you'll proc at 1. Wow, this is kind of crazy, actually. Oof. More horse back. Love to see it. Why would you do that to yourself? No. It's fun. Yeah, tips for Malagos Warlock. Let's see. I think one of the tips that I'll give is change the deck. I don't think my list is like the optimized version if that's what you're playing. Kills himself? Nice. Yeah, I think there's a lot of room for improvement. Yeah, not too much of a climb. So definitely mess with it some more. But I think it's like a pretty straightforward deck, right? It's like anything else. You're trying to draw as much as possible, but dependent on the matchup, it's like how much can you tap? If you're playing Face Hunter, you can't really do it too much. But you're playing in any control matchup, basically just try to hero power as much as possible. Draw like crazy until you get the combo. I'm actually cool with keeping this. It's just so good. Yeah, draw as much as you can, stall as much as you can. And then, yeah, depending on the matchup. Oh, it's AK-47 again. Didn't even notice. I always like the good luck, have funs. What a swell guy. Or gal. Or other. But yeah, maximizing the value you get out of spell power could be important as well, like making sure you get everything you can off of coils. I'm trying to think if there's any reason to run out Thalnos for the spell power. Because you have like 4 on Frostbolt next turn, you could actually like Frostbolt missiles or something. So we're looking at Yeti mana. I guess you can just... If the Apprentice survives, you can do it for cheap with Thalnos or something. We should be okay. It's just that I would like to do that next turn. I just don't think we have the luxury of doing it. The list with the kobolds and stuff. Okay, yeah, so about the same one. You just drop Mally the turn before combo and hope he lives. No, you want to do it on the turn that you have 2 soul fires. Malagos is never... very unlikely to live, so... you just hope you don't discard the other soul fire. That's basically how it works. Okay, this is fantastic. Hey, what's up, Flashkit? Welcome back. Hey, how did all that, like, tennis stuff go, by the way? I remember you said you were super excited for it. And it was like, am I right? Was it like a 2-week thing? Something like that. Do I just fireball this? Maybe. I was looking at some sort of like Thalnos, Frostbolt, Arcane Missiles thing. Like, this is fine, but you just don't have to do it. What to do? I never like not being mana efficient. But we get the freeze on face, which is kind of nice. I thought you play Mally in the next turn kobolds. No, so the kobolds are mostly there for like mortal coils, drain life. What's the other thing? Shadow bolt, just to help with some removal stuff. And again, that's one of those things where there's some flexibility in the list. I'm not 100% convinced that kobolds are even right. So you might have to tweak it a bit. Yo, what's up, Bajani? Welcome. Did pretty well, around 1,200 profit over the tournament. Damn. That is real well. Congrats on that. Not to mention, just a fun way to make a few bucks, eh? Okay, what do I do here? I can, like, frostbolt this, go for the missiles play to clear that. 4 missiles is gonna clear most of the time. Kind of sucks to, like, not get a thing down. What happens if I, like, hit there? Sunwalker? It's also not bad. Yeah, I do kind of like this as burn. Keeping that at 2, he's already used the 1 keeper. Maybe that's just better. If he's got a hero power, the Sunwalker. I'm gonna do that. It's even possible you could just send it to face, but no, I think that's good. No, oh, for fuck's sake, I hate this fucking card. Oh, I'm so sad. I think I know that he runs this too. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Whatever. I got nothing. Fuck. Well, he's at least short on minions. Let's do this. God damn it. Smaller tourneys now for a couple more weeks. Then it's Wimbledon. Alright, alright. Pro, semi-pro. Yeah. I mean, you're making money from it. It's pretty impressive, regardless. Are we getting another Thalnos? Son of a bitch. No reply, just unfriend. Not quite that salty. Not late this time, that's right. We started a bit later. Oh my god. Fuck. Man. Fuck. Okay. See, now we're just not in a position to do like real rude things here anymore. And we got like 8 damage to the face, but it's hard to get more. Fuck. This Cairn is such an issue. It actually might be right to YOLO a bunch of face damage though. Because if we don't die here and we get a draw off of Thalnos, like what if it's a fireball? You deal 8. 2, 4, 6. I guess you do that as well with 4. You might get into fireball lethal. I know it's weird. But I think if you just play like a Sunwalk, oh my god, you're just the worst. You're just actually the worst. Now I'm not sure that you do it. My god. Oh, it's so bad. Because, yeah, if it would have done anything for the Black Knight, you could have also, like, pinged it, you save a Frostbolt, you send it. Unfortunate. I like this Mage, but hear me out. I have a Paladin deck that's good versus every class. Is that right? You know, I've heard declarations like that before. Yet, for some reason, I remain skeptical. I wonder why that is. See, that's not even great.
Truth is my shield.
X to doubt. That's right. That's right. Good versus every class when they're AFK. There we go. I mean, I guess we're still alive here, but like I have no idea how this turns out okay. He used the 1 force of nature, so like, And he's not super deep in his deck. So it actually could be big for us. I think the Vaporize probably does good work here. No matter what. Because yeah, he's likely to do like this kind of thing and then this dies. But who knows what he plays after? That's the issue. You meant to say every class does good into it. That actually seems more plausible. Yeah, I can believe that. Okay. Did we just do that? And tonight just Frostbolt Prey? I don't know. So you might have to Frostbolt the Sylvanas. Because he can steal it if you throw it out. One Fireball isn't enough to just outright win. Combo still kills you. With just Bane here. But you probably don't care about hero power. So you do that. Then what? You double Fireball face next turn? I think it's likely the move. If you can't kill it. Let's try it. Probably unlikely that he kills that. Or that he doesn't kill it. Or kill us, but... Let's see. Let's be real for a moment. Alarmabot deck still undefeated. 3-0. 3-0 on stream. Nah, you don't need to kill Antonitis. Don't worry about it. No, it's fine. Yeah, we got a single aha. One single aha. Don't know what to do. We need more damage, and we need him to have less damage. You could try to do something real wacky and like ping this over 2 turns. You take 7, 8 minimum. Or you can just throw that into Sylvanas. Thing is, he could actually kill his own Sylvanas with like a Wrath or something and steal that. That's a bit of an issue. Honestly, I really don't hate that. Because if you survive, then you get to like ping it again. You've got 5 there. You've still got 8 there for another play. It's real risky, but I think it could be right. Let's see. Boy, if he heals it, though. Okay, he draws a golem, and he's sitting on something. So he's probably sitting on, like, a roar. Maybe a force of nature. Probably roar, though. At least this stacks up well against the golems. So you do that. You do this. That would be 6. That would be 10, 11. This thing's not living. Another fireball and you win. And this is off of Antonitis. I think we... No, I did use 1 already. So we've only got 1 in the deck, eh? Love when you talk yourself into risky lines. I think that was the correct move, though. Because, like, yeah, there's definitely stuff that you die to, but, like, I think that is a common thing that a lot of players, especially people who are, like, new to card games, I think a lot of the times they just look for, like, how could I die, and then always play around the how could I die, but never the, like, well, what if he doesn't have it? Like, let's weigh the odds of them having the out versus not having the out. Also kind of interesting he didn't heal too. Not necessarily a bad play by any means, but it is interesting. So he drew an Innervate and... No. Okay. The other fireball, it's lethal. Oh boy. Oh boy. Now I am sorry. Jesus. Oh, I feel kind of bad. That feels icky. I feel icky. I do think he played well, though. You should try out double pyro just for fun. I considered a single pyro. Definitely would not go double pyro. And I assume you mean pyro blast, not wild pyro. Oh. What a swell person. AK-47. For fun. Sakrasta doesn't like seeing me at this rank. Yeah, I assume Pyroblast, but... Because Pyromancer, if you put Pyromancer in a deck like this, like, it doesn't really work with the whole theme of it. You got, like, too much weak stuff. However, when you're in that, like, crazy Zubot period, you could probably just put in a bunch of, like, low-cost mage spells with Pyro. Try, like, Arcane Explosion, shit like that. You'd be just fine. Imagine a card named Pyroblast, dude. I don't know why this is funny already. I figure it's Handlock at rank 16, but let's see. Whenever you cast a spell, cast a Pyroblast with random targets. I mean, it's basically just Yogg. Yeah, I'm good without that, you know? It would be cool, though, if they had, like, a card like Pyromancer, like a mix between Pyromancer and Antonidas. Like, if instead of the proc, it was, like, a card that went into your hand. Even if it just, like, did 1 damage to one thing or something. That could be fun. 0 mana, of course. Of course. Double Pyroblast might not even be that bad. Put in 1 Ice Block, cheese them over 2 turns. I think it would still just be right to run a single Pyroblast. I can't see putting 2 in. You could build a deck with 2. I just don't think it's this one. But yeah, I've also been playing a lot of Warriors. So, like, that's part of where the Pyroblast consideration would come in. The Pyromancer. I saw that movie. I saw that movie where the guy sticks his wiener in a pie. Is he gonna, like, Young Priestess? What, you never seen American Pie? Oof. Ooh, Baba. Combustion was the best Fire Mage? Oh, Fire Mage cooldown in WoW. What? They should make a card like that buffs subsequent fire attacks. Interesting. Do you ever do Thalnos instead of the Apprentice? I don't think so. You're playing Mirror Image either way. It's like super good. You'd like never save this for Antonidas pretty much in the matchup. I think that's just more correct. I want the draw, which is why I was a little more tempted, but if there's anything that this actually trades off into nicely, like Harvest Golem, I think, I'm not sure. Good chance you ignore it. That we probably hit the... Wow, we actually get Antonidas. Yeah, I think you do that. There's still like War Leader. The other Cold Light Seer. Yeah, buffing subsequent things, they don't really do too much of that, do they? It does get a little confusing if you start doing like things across turns. I mean, it's the benefit of a computer game. It can keep track of that stuff for you, but I can see why they don't generally like to do that. Okay, there is the War Leader. I think we do this. I'd rather that die than that. Not too bad. I don't know if it matters. I guess if we draw some cheap. Or Pyroman Her, a trans superhero. There. I mean, Pyroman Her could also just be... I guess it's Man Her. That's what you're going for. Or Pyroman Her almost just sounds like a woman. Not anything to do with trans. Okay, so that's a Doom Guard. That's what we decided. Good to know. Do I water Ellie? No, because that's a Doom Guard. So because we know it's a Doom Guard, we just do that and Sunwalk it. Right? Because if you water Ellie...
What to do?
Water Ellie's not bad. But you actually probably just play Naked Antonidas next turn. Oh, you know the scene but never seen the movie? Yeah. You have a video of your last family reunion? You know, I think it was American Pie. Definitely Scary Movie, I remember watching with, oh man, see, this is kind of annoying. I think it is still Antonidas. He can, like, buff and trade in, but then you have that next turn. It's so good. Yeah, it was, like, my brother's birthday party. My brother's, like... about 5 years older, so he was in those like later teenage years around when that came out. I was quite young. Yeah, I definitely remember watching Scary Movie and I think American Pie there, like with my family. Very awkward. Makes for some very awkward times. I think it's still double water Ellie. Yeah. They did it with that Paladin Dragon. That's right. Yeah, they did do it. Yeah, and I guess that one's not too bad because it's pretty easy to visualize. Like they have the green indicator and stuff. Oh my god, really? Really? Means I can't even get... Because that's the dream. Getting a Doom Guard off the mirror entity. Now here's the question. What do we... I think you do this. Now. And it, you hope... Okay. Well, fuck it. It's got 3 health. Maybe we make that hit. But yeah, you hope they spread across those 2. And then you can just ping it later to kill it. Whatever. I bought Neptulon Bartender today. Pardon me for supporting Blizzard. You mean Microsoft. You mean Activision. You mean you support sexual harassment in the workplace. I don't know. They're all synonymous with one another. Alright, that's a pretty good draw. I support the current thing. Isn't that how it feels when it's like, right, it's Pride Month, it's Black History Month, whatever, and that's what the company does? We support whatever you think is important right now at the moment. Nothing more, nothing less. Okay. It's not bad. These give the other guys +1 attack. It's honestly not even bad to just send it face and wait for the fireball. But I think we go for some efficient trades here. Because you get the bonk here. This gets buffed up with 1 more health.
We have many secrets.
Well, potentially. I guess this could as well.
More training?
But yeah, it's going to be worth keeping this alive. Okay, that gets 1 more health. Either one of these is fine, really. Keeps it out of range of that for now. Buying portrait equals sex offender. Straight to jail, don't collect $200. That's right. Oh, now you guys get it. That's how things work. You see, everything in the world is black and white. Alright? It's very straightforward, and if you don't agree with what I agree with, I get to yell at you for it. Except in the Middle East, they're all gangsters in the Middle East. You guys remember that game with 50 Cent? From like, I think it was like a PS2 game. 50 Cent Blood. Is it Blood in the Sand? Or something like that? It's literally about 50 Cent just goes to the Middle East and starts like shooting terrorists. It's really fucking insane that this game exists. But apparently, I never played it. Apparently, it is actually a somewhat decent game, gameplay-wise, with just the craziest over-the-top premise, you know? Black or white? No, I mean black and white. It's like Schrodinger's cat. It's whichever, it's both at the same time, but it's whatever I say it is, because I'm always right. It will be either black or white, depending on where I stand. Exactly like Hearthstone. Crazy story, decent gameplay, sexual harassment. That's right. Why you always bundle up when you get into the tavern. I don't like the way that Bob eyes you, you know?
Jaina versus Edwin.
Oh man, wasn't he like 80 something last time we played him?
Challenge the Brotherhood.
You asked for it.
Is he gonna dumpster us? Very possible, isn't it? God, Kirin Tor is so good if we get a Mirror Entity or a Vaporize even. I'm gonna risk it. It's a tough matchup. This is good. But you either want cheap stuff like Mana Worm, Sorcerer's Apprentice early, or, well, and, I guess, a secret for this. I think if we just play like 100% super standard, we're unlikely to win. So I like this gamble here. Mirror Entity, good. Even for just a 3-3. Even just a Thalnos, not the worst. But I will save the Frostbolt. Clearly, Vaporize was made with the intent to make rogues cry. It's a big part of it. Big part of why it's in the deck, anyway. It's also just so good against against Druids, along with Mirror Entity. Get my secrets mixed up here. Okay, no minion, which is great. There's a mirror image. We just do this. Life is good. Mage just never made it there. We're making Mage a thing. I actually think this list is really, really good. We climbed a lot the last time we played it. I think it's going to continue this time. Alright, we get an SI. Not bad.
This guy's toast.
So unless he's got another backstab. Or I guess prep something. We have the option to trade in. Frostbolt. I mean, Apprentice would just be great here because you can get both of these out. But Water Alley trade in is also pretty good. It's got to be a prep, right? I feel like he would backstab if he had it. Interesting. Okay. Okay, I don't mind this, though. Now, is he doing that because he most definitely has a cold blood and wants to F us in the A? Because I kind of think that could be... Like, he really wants my guy dead. And he really wants his thing there. God, this is a lot of burn, though. Even if he sent, like, 7 damage to face, is it that big of a deal? With 1 Shadow Step down? Problem is if he saps this. You're super screwed. I think I'm still going to do this. I want to get draw there. I want to play both of these next turn. I'm fine with him just hitting us. Let's see. Bob is Bobby Kotick. Change my mind. Tavern Bob? Tavern Bob is much cooler. Is it Kotick? Kotick? I don't know. Something dick. Thought it was SpongeBob. Bobby Kotick. There we go. My money's on a free 3-3. 3-3-3.
Ah, this guy's toast.
Damage. He's almost dead. We'll have to see. If he's got like the whole auctioneer engine here, yeah. Then we're in trouble. I was gonna say though, if it's even just next turn, we might be fine. Wow. Okay. Okay, this might not be too bad. Wouldn't say it's great. Still lots of questions though. Drake can be fine. I really like going face at this versus running into that. I don't even hate intellect here. But you can fireball this. I do. I just like a lot of damage. I wonder if I just don't care. You send 4, he's at 21. You got 6 or 7. God, he's gonna screw you so bad with Auctioneer next turn. I think we have to play this aggressively. It's between these. And I don't think I clear that. I think I'm just gonna go here. Arcane Missiles is playable still. But if he's gonna trade off, it's fine. And if he goes face, it's fine. The only issue is if he's like killing everything with spells. Or sapping, killing with Abyss, or whatever. But in that case, I think you're just dead anyway. Have you seen the documentary, What is a Woman? Crazy good. I have not seen it. What is it about? I mean, I can infer a bit from the title, but... Okay, we've seen both preps. 1 Shadow Step. Seen it today, got crazy mad at the end. In Canada, a man went to jail and was fined $30,000 for calling her... For calling her daughter? His daughter, I guess? She. Interesting. This is news to me. Just love this. What do you do here? I think you just die.
I wonder.
I think we have to draw off a Thalnos.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Do you ever survive another turn? That is 12 there. That'll never work. 0% that works. Yeah, we just have to get lucky. That's why we make those plays. Because if you run, like, any of this other stuff out, I'm not confident it survives. You have to hope he doesn't have the other auctioneer. Just not enough damage. I mean, he did use, like, other spells. Shadow Step, Abyss, all that kind of stuff, so. It's about nerdy guys who've never seen a woman on a quest. A quest to become the Bachelor. Something tells me that's not what it's about.
The Brotherhood shall prevail.
And I don't think there's anything I can even draw here. I mean, I guess that this is probably the highest percentage play, and it's super low percentage. Yeah, we're just dead to Leroy. The only other thing is you draw like arcane missiles off of that. Somehow clear a couple, or like a mirror image, and he's got to actually walk through it, which, as you can see, wouldn't have happened. Just watch the trailer. Reaction time. Yeah, maybe not on stream. I might look it up after. Is it on like Netflix or something? Is it just a YouTube documentary? Where would I find such a thing? Can we sneak a Sun Fury into this deck? I mean, I'm sure you could put one in. I'm not going to. But I'm sure you could. Oh wow, we're just dead. Alright, Ajani. I don't know why we're laughing at Netflix, but okay. That would never be on Netflix? I don't know, they got tons of stuff on there. Tons of weird documentaries. Oh, I guess my collection's not where I want to go. How do I do this? Shop. And then it's like super laggy. How is the shop so laggy? It makes Blizzard money. How did they not fix that? No thank you. I will buy with gold. Alright, Ajani. How lucky are we? We got an epic. Shadow Step, Snipe, Harvest Gold. I mean, actually good cards. Actually good cards, and... another one. Alright. Wait, I can't buy from in here? Crazy. I'll take it, though. That's some good dust. Oh! Well, I just accidentally bought a second one trying to click away. I guess for the next person who redeems one. I'm not going to open it. Huh? Trash. Adding a card to the chat deck. Alright, we got to start another chat deck. Because I've got... this other one's full. And I'll play it once I tank my rating. Finally using gold. Trying to find a way to use it. The new chat deck. It's going to be Mage. What do you want to add, Dino? We haven't done Mage yet. We did Warrior, we did Warlock, Priest. Nah, not really. I feel like Mage is interesting. Because it has, like, so many decent class cards. I think you can build it in a lot of different directions. Use it all on classic packs. If you got the points for it, I will. Guess it was a dwarf. I must miss the reference. Or you want to add a dwarf to this? Is that what you're saying? Oh, look at that. Our new hungry crab. Beautiful. Didn't realize I had a golden one. Oh, again, put the best card in the chat. Oh, I did miss that. Dwarf. Was it Dark Iron Dwarf? I actually didn't really pay that much attention. This guy? Alright. Yeah, my bad. Okay. Dark Iron. Okay, cool. I'm down with that. Dark Iron Dwarf, actually a decent card. Actually, it's quite a good card. No attention to our packs? Nah, I paid attention to the good one. The one that had the real best card. Hungry Crab.
Jaina versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be.
It's a different guy though, right?
You asked.
Yeah, this isn't the same one we faced at 16. I don't think we keep any of that. As cool as it is to like hold on to that and hit it with Kirin Tor, I don't think it's ever right to just keep on its own. It's an interesting class. I actually have a proper finisher on the priest. Yeah. The Mind Blast thing, I mean, you can put in. But I think I said it in like the priest. Oh, wow. This is so good against Handlock. It's crazy. You just have to not die. Holy shit. I probably keep that too. I actually think you coin Intellect here. Oh, yes. Just yes. So much yes going on. But yeah, I said it in that priest video, like, the Velen combo of, like, Mind Blast, Velen, Holy Smite is even worse than just Leroy double Mind Blast. Like, that's how...
You win this time.
we did it. That's how bad priest is. Remember when Trump hungry crabbed Artosis? I actually do remember that. Is that the home story, I think? What's wrong with Velen Mind Blast? So much is wrong with Velen Mind Blast. Actually, nothing is wrong with Mind Blast. Everything is wrong with Velen. That's the thing. Yeah, that hand was just crazy. Velen and Smite are individually useful. I disagree. I think Smite is individually useful. Mind Blast can be okay.
Jaina versus
I think Velen is like...
You asked for it. Oh, it is.
It's pretty trash. It's pretty bad. And I like the card because it's fun. I still think it's really bad. Do you ever keep Mirror Image? This is another one of these, like... I don't know what mage it is. So good in any aggro matchup. Pretty much useless against Freeze Mage. We already have this, so I won't. Why does he insta-forfeit? It's not winnable. I mean, it's winnable. I guess we're saving this because we don't know what he is. So it's not even like that bad to run out. Jesus Christ. Take your time. Use the words. Against Freeze Mage. But what I was going to say is it's better to hold on to it for Antonitis. But yeah, that would have been really difficult for him to win. Like, possible? Sure. Likely? Hell no. Because we just send 8 damage face there. Like, you don't even trade, right? You just send 8 damage face, and then you have spells to burn him with. And it pretty much means he, like, can't tap for the rest of the game. Oh. John with the follow, thank you. Or Joni. Hard to tell where names start and end. Yeah, I mean, if Velen was a 6-6, it would actually be better than being a 7-7. Because, yeah, dodges BGH. Or a 5-7, like Antonitis or something. Well, I'm going to water Ellie. don't think there's any way it's mirror entity. Yeah, that would make him better. But if he was 6 mana, then it makes like the Mind Blast thing insane. No use of Siphon Soul to 6 mana, but then it's too late. Yeah, that as well. There's a 3-card combo finisher for a class with little to no draw. Good luck. Yeah, there we go. Hey, Monty. Go to number 1. Right, we keep climbing every day, but then I don't play that much, right? Maybe give it a couple hours each stream. And today I am bounded by time. I gotta go pick up a couple parcels at the post office. So even though we climb, I think it's still very, very difficult to get anywhere close to rank 1, unfortunately. But I'll do my best to climb. If we end higher than we started, which was 70, I think, today, then I'm happy. Balance should be a 4-9. Sure, could be that. I mean, his attack is almost irrelevant. Honestly, his health is too, but 666 holy character. There we go. Now we're thinking. Anyway, you'll be number 1 in my heart. Aww. So sweet, Monty. At least one person on this planet likes me. It's pretty good. I'll take it. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Anything? What's the highest rank you've finished? Like at the end of a season? I don't know. I really don't know. I never try to finish that high. I'm sure the highest rank I've finished has not been on stream. Like, I'm sure it was something from a million years ago. Or like 8, you know. I think you Frostbolt Water Ellie. Only thing that sucks with Water Ellie is if you Blizzards into Flame Strike. But even then, that's pretty heavy for him. This is not bad. It gets us to 2, so we get a nice clear. And you still have these to generate fireballs. Seems alright. Yeah, if I had to guess, highest I've probably finished. God, I think during Nax it was maybe 90 something, 180, something like that. I think around then was when I was playing the most. And I was actually good. Like, I played a lot when the game first came out, but I was bad at the game. Because it was like the first card game I really took seriously.
The end is coming!
Okay. Oh. Okay. Well, let's do this first. I think that's worse. Yeah, so I played a lot then, but I think Nax was when, like, I remember during that season, I was up around like 50 or 40 something for a while. And then I dropped off by the end of the season. So yeah, that'd be my guess. Somewhere 80 to 100. I got my eyebrows done today, plucked. Interesting. Have to say it hurt nowhere near as bad as I thought it would. I've only noticed some eyebrow craziness. Oh wow, he's using a lot here. Still not like super stoked about Mirror Entity. Like, you could hit an Antonidas. You're not quite on Alex, man. You could hit the Antonidas. But you could also hit a Doomsayer, which would really suck. He's gonna like ping that anyway. But he's like Vape. I guess I can play both secrets and still ping face. And then it's probably like this next turn. I'll take the risk of a Doomsayer. One Doomsayer down. Let's see. But yeah, my eyebrows are getting like the old man wackiness where they just kind of grow like crazy. But I don't pluck them. I'll just like shave around maybe a few times a year. Shave a little on top, little on the sides for the few that are absolute stragglers. And that's kind of good enough. I'm happy with that. A draw, that's great. 420, what a top deck. Oh, what was 420? I didn't see the 420 thing. A top deck? You betcha. I mean, we can like get the Sorcerer's Apprentice down as well and then play these for free, but like it doesn't actually really do much. I also don't really care about pinging this. We got like a Vaporizer. I think you just do that and chill. The only thing that sucks, if he Flame Strikes, then he runs into Antonidas and pings.
What to do?
But does he have it? I just feel like he doesn't have Flame Strike because he hasn't played it. I feel like he would have played it before. Although he's like decently deep in his deck. I'm gonna do it. But that's the counter that I can see. Melatonin failed and he woke up at 2 p.m. Or maybe it worked too well. I actually didn't take melatonin last night. But no, I'm just on a bit of a shifted sleep schedule. Oh, highest rank was 420? I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Oh. Was that a top deck? I didn't even see. That's so sad. The exact counter. Okay. Damn. I can't proc. I'm trying to think though if I do. Because I want to get that out. And I want to do these with spell power. So do I get the Apprentice out now? Do I even get them both out? They'd have to both survive for you to actually get the full, like, 21 in a single turn. I don't know that I necessarily need it. I'm gonna do it, though. But no, so, yeah, with my morning schedule, like, if I'm feeling pretty awake, then I'll do the morning stream where I'm having, like, coffee and I stream. But if I'm still feeling like drowsy, not so great, then I'll wait until I finish up with all the coffee. I got a math for a second. 7 plus 12 plus ping. All right, so we got it set up nicely. Even though he's gonna ping that. What is that? 12, 16, but that would be 19. It doesn't actually change anything to Frostbolt now. It doesn't help. So that's usually my deciding factor. Because I still woke up, I think, decently early today. 9:30 or something. But that's a little later than I've been waking up before. I was 7:30 a lot. Sometimes like 6. Almost top 50. You're so proud. Well, I mean, we keep getting there. I was 39 when I got into Legend, and then it dropped us to, I don't know, 50 something. I climbed up to like 40 something, and then we plummeted again overnight. 2 fireballs? Just 2? Okay, I can live with 2. Oh. It's actually really nice. So these are the ones generated off of Antonidas, right? I believe that that's true. And that's what you want to show them? But now we're getting into Alex. I think we still probably lose this. Unfortunate. But yeah, then we were 70 to start today. We're at 51. What's the go-to site for classic data? YouTube.com/DexGames. Actually, I don't even think I have that custom URL, unfortunately. Okay, that's a non-Antonitis Fireball. Huge mistake. Showing me that.
Justice shall prevail.
Right, still no way to proc. Don't care about that.
Justice shall prevail.
He double flame strike. Flam strict. Yeah, it was 39, but I think that's just because we got there early in the season. Now other people are getting into Legend. They're spawning earlier. Never mind, not proud anymore. I'll be proud at top 10. Ugh. Yeah, might want to come back later. And by later, I mean, I'm probably never going to accomplish that. Okay, there's an Antonitis one. Well, this doesn't really work out great for us either. We still have a Doomsayer waiting from him, but we also have an Alex. So that's interesting. He's just going to armor from these attacks. I guess let's let it happen. We're going to want to do it anyway. It is a question as to what I want to do here, though, because I've got 7. Like, let's say he Alexes. Okay. And you have 7. And another 12, which is 19. I think it means you Frostbolt this turn. I used diphenhydramine back then for sleep. 4 years straight on and off. What is that? I have never heard of that. I mean, obviously helps you sleep. I gathered that much, but spawning earlier, yeah, that's what it is. Don't you dare, Doomsayer. It's Benadryl without the allergy additive. Okay, interesting. Yeah, because that stuff can be like super powerful. You're out, Mordhorst. Have a good sleep. Thank you for stopping by.
Time runs out on me.
Interesting. Okay, no Doomsayer. I don't think we do that though. 3, 12. Yeah, you still just wait. I mean, I know he's used a lot of burn. Crazy. I can't believe we haven't seen the other Doomsayer. You know, he's got a lot of burn. Maybe Alex is just real deep in his deck. Or maybe he's got Alex and he's waiting for the, what do you call it? So what do we have here? Because this spawns, but we're going to get like bonus. You get bonus attack if you fireball now. The only issue is that he could Alex himself, but I actually think we win if he Alexes himself. I think the issue is if he does it to us, because he's not going to swing face with it. Right, we get to vaporize. The Doomsayer is what gets mirror entity. So I think you still do it here. And then it's still worth proccing the barrier. I guess you want to proc the barrier first, though. That's and then that way he's actually at 6. That's true. That's true. You'd want to swing and then double shoot and then do it. So that's a bit of a mistake, but probably doesn't matter. Experience with sleep meds is make you feel like a knockout. It's not the same as a sleep. Yeah, if it gets too intense, there's definitely that. Even if I take too much melatonin, I pretty much have that. I take like when I take melatonin, I take like 3 milligrams. That's like the optimal amount for me. Don't ever do it. Brought up my worst depression, hallucinations because you were a zombie, some memory loss. Jeez. Yeah, that does sound really rough.
I hope you like my invention.
Wow. I'm fine with that too. Because I'm running the risk of like doomsayer that whole time. Oh, that's great. I seen a study about sleeping pills. On average, they made the test subjects sleep 14 minutes longer and they had worse sleep quality. It's really interesting. But how does it work for... Man... Okay, but he uses another fireball. I mean, that's good. The only thing I'd be curious about with a study like that, because that doesn't really surprise me. I guess you actually missiles here. Do you ever save the Farseer? Because you can heal up after Alex, but does that actually save your life? I don't think so. I think you just have to try to proc earlier, which means you play the stupid thing. Maybe you don't missiles though, because you can just ping. Yeah. Yeah, I think you don't missiles. But you don't want this getting vaped, I think. But no, I'd be curious about how fast they fell asleep. Because I feel like that's the main motivation of taking any sort of like sleeping pill or sleep aid. Okay, self-Alex. I'm okay with that, I guess. I don't think I played that.
Of course.
He might even hit the Farseer here. But yeah, it's like you're trying to get a different sleep window. Like, I have to wake up at 8 in the morning to get to work. I'm going to have trouble falling asleep. Oh my god, do it. Thank you. And then you're like, yeah, of course it's difficult. Or maybe you don't sleep like as long as you'd like, but you get to sleep faster. As a side note, can we appreciate how Disney keeps fucking Star Wars in the ass with all their might? Appreciate it. Like, Jesus, their writers are bad. It's horrible. It's actually horrible. Saves you against double fireball frostball. I don't think he can do that though, can he? I think he spent too much to do it. Okay, so we still can't proc, and he's not gonna fatigue just yet. Yeah, I'm not like 100% on everything that he has. But this is so nice because it procs at 1 and then he dies. Yeah. Right. Yeah, like I said, I have not watched like any... I haven't watched a lot of the new Star Wars stuff, right? Like I watched a couple, I was like, it's so terrible, I'm done with it. I just don't like new Star Wars. Ever since I stopped using it, stopped your depression. Well, that's nice to hear. Used it once years later and it just started rushing in. Man. Had to think logically what you did differently. Right. Looked down, saw the pills in your hand, realized it was the root of your depression, threw them in the trash and never looked back. Well, I mean, I'm really glad that you caught it. Shit like that can be like super hard to find. Especially if you've done like multiple things, like, I don't know, change your diet or your schedule or whatever. Because that can lead to then needing to take these sleeping pills or thinking you need to take them. Yeah, no, that's really good. My old boss was bipolar and ended up getting given these sleeping pills by his doctor. And he even told his doctor, like, hey, this isn't going to screw with me because there's a lot of medicines that I can't take. And he was on like this bipolar medication. And he's like, nah, it's good. He didn't bother to look it up himself. But yeah, it ended up sending him into like this manic episode where he was in the office like throwing chairs around during an interview too. He's interviewing someone, started like throwing chairs around and yelling. And it's like, fuck, just... all because this doctor was like, nah, it's cool, you can take this. They're definitely powerful things. Obviously, that's a way different case, but just goes to show how it can interfere with other stuff. I just don't know if I keep this. It's such a good card. And we have a 1 and 2 play. I think I'm going to. Nice, thank you, thank you. We're getting there. Not quite rank 1, not quite top 10. But we're getting there. Also a good draw. The director admitted he didn't know, realize, or remember that Kenobi... Ooh, do I play that then? No, I guess not, because you get the extra 1 damage here in the hero power anyway. There's no reason to do it now. Does Anakin's Lord Vader, whatever, do what happened in episode 3? That's so weird. That reminds me of everything I've read about the Halo show. Where the guys who made the Halo show were like, yeah, we didn't, like, play the game or read any of the books or, like, put literally any thought into the franchise at all. Yeah, I think that's just ridiculous. I don't know. It's just insulting to fans of the series. I mean, a very good chance he's just gonna Argus next turn. I gotta think that's why we're seeing what we're seeing here. But I think it's okay to just water Ellie, push 2 damage. Probably gonna have to start using spells on this stuff. You love to save as much burn as you can for face, but let's see. The Freeze Mage experience, Q into Warrior, insta-loss. Yeah, Q into a good matchup. Alex in the bottom 5, insta-loss. Yeah, and some dude vaporizes you too. Like, what the fuck? How are you supposed to guess that? This is interesting. Five damage here. We have 6, 9 question mark damage going forward. But you could play that, actually push 6. Yeah, I don't think you want that though. I feel like it's right to just Kieran toward hero power face. You push 6, he's at 17. One of these drakes can take that out. But he's got a taunt. He didn't taunt last turn. That's the thing. Because if you do that, I think that's what I'll go with. Right, you can also like hit and freeze or like frostbolt one of these to freeze, hope that the taunt just saves you. Alright, we're getting the Shadow Flame. Unfortunate. But at least we got something to play. Like I said, we still have a lot of burn. Draw, yes. I'm gonna say draw would just be incredible. Is it right to even play this? He doesn't have a way through it immediately, so it probably is. Yeah, you're not at that high a mana either, so even if you draw burn, it's not like instant death. Yeah, what the fuck is the doctor thinking? No, I know, it's just crazy. The chairman. That's right. That's right. I actually took that day off from work, and then I just heard about it the next day. I was like, what the fuck? Proceeded to direct me to the board. There you go. Now you're getting it. 6, 9, 12, question mark. Alright. We got big dams. Big dams. We just need to not die. God, the thing is I really want to ping his face. And set up for lethal.
I wonder.
Is that really... Wait, is my math just terrible? Oh yeah, set up for lethal with a tap. That's where I was going with that. I was like, why is my math so bad? I think I'm gonna do it. So you might just play both of those next turn. But if you taps, you just win. Good chance you Farseers, though. That's another way to heal. Damn. Okay. I need to not die and do damage. That is hard. So you do this. Bump, bump. Did play one power overwhelming already? I think that's the play. I think you just play it aggressively. Let's see. We don't talk about the Halo show. I didn't even try it, but I'm not at all interested. It looks so bad. Please no Leroy? That's Leroy, isn't it? Fuck. Wow. Still think that's the correct way to play it. Very, very aggressively. Because if you just stall out, you can't actually play all the burn in one turn anyway. Don't trust doctors when it comes to mental health. Need a specialist. Yeah, no, I actually agree with that. At least here in Canada, it's really, really inconsistent. Very often bad. The reason these characters are not recognized by the fans is actually quite simple. Even objectively speaking, they've been demasculinized. Interesting. I haven't watched it, so I can't speak to that, but it does sound believable. I don't know if it's an effort to make them relatable or just pure idiocy. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of like Disney stuff, Marvel stuff, Star Wars, whatever. I think it's just trying to appeal to, I mean, like we were talking about before. What do you guys think is cool? What's gonna make us look good? We don't actually care, but you know, we want to get diversity, not because we care about diversity in our characters, but because we think it generates more revenue. That's why. Doctors have, for me, have been a real hit and miss so far. Yeah, some are close to retirement, just don't care, be out random stuff, just prescribe you something. Yeah, and some really try their best. Yeah, because that's the thing. I think we often put doctors at like, you know, it's so important. It's a super big thing in our society. But it's just like any other job. There's people who are good at it, people who are not so good at it, people who really care and like love their profession, other people who just cash their check, kind of whatever. So it's been a very similar experience for me, but I will say it's about 90% bad and then hard to find some good ones. Because usually the good ones, it's like, man, people like scoop them up. You know, that is now my family doctor. As soon as they're good, then it's tough for you to get in, kind of deal.
You asked for it.
So yeah, not great experiences for me. Again, I think you do keep this just because it's so good. Even a sap on it is often not that bad. You just replay it out, probably with coin.
Hail, friend.
Some just flat out lie, like an Amber Heard's trial. Yeah, I didn't really get to watch it. Well, I didn't really care to watch it. At least not much of it, but I think he still saved the coin. Like, you probably do that next turn and then coin the water alley. Bozheal Malik. Hopefully I got that somewhat decently with the follow. Thank you. About Pyroblast, I put it into the full grind control mage, if you remember it. I do remember I played some sort of grindy mage way back when. That's why Johnny spent millions on seasoned vets on their particular field, financial and mental. Yeah, I mean, it's like, again, I can't speak to that whole thing, but I do think it's just generally worth investing in good health care for yourself. The director was like, we thought it'd be a cool surprise when this guy just dies mid-speech. Gotcha. Huh. Interesting. Okay, it's a little annoying, but we're still doing okay. Because now I can freeze face. Ooh. Ooh. Mirror Entity is just so much better. Like, I don't like leaving spell power. But I think Mirror Entity here is just so much better than And hitting face as opposed to that. So much better than a ping. That's what I'm trying to get out. That's what you get with your free healthcare. Stupid Canadians. Yeah, it's weird though, because it's not the free healthcare thing either. Because it's the same doctors who do both private and public here. That's the weird part about it. Ooh, do I ever just missiles instead of Drake? Missiles gets you an extra damage, pushes an extra couple. No, I still think it's wrong. How much is this though? Assuming one hits. 2 to face, that's 8. This becomes 4. 12, 15. Yeah, we still Drake for one more turn. We got the mirror entity, so like, there's even a chance we get a Drake or a... I'm gonna bop it. Get a Drake or a Gadget's Hand, and then this stuff's even better. But yeah, it's the same people who do both. You just get in quicker when you do the private stuff. So you're still rolling the dice as to whether you get like a good doctor or not. It's a really, really imperfect system. Thank you for the Gadget's Hand. We're now Miracle Rogue. Wow, 7, 9. Yeah, we just win on board with a fireball. Don't you dare. What's he gonna do with it? Backstab? Oh, wow. I think it is appropriate to kill him with the Gadget's Hand. Pretty good. Sounds American to me. You're paying to cut in line. Yeah, basically. So, like, generally speaking, you just go for the free stuff, unless it's, like, urgent. You're like... okay, I'll get into it in a sec. But, yeah, if you're like, oh, it's a heart issue, you know, I'm someone at risk, and, you know, feels like my heart's getting all fucky, for lack of a proper medical term, then, yeah, that's what you do. You go ahead and cut in line. That's the advantage to it. But they do have things in place. Just wondering if I keep the Vaporize. This is a great card for the matchup. Vaporize is actually pretty decent. Because I like it on an Acolyte or something bigger. Yeah, this one I care less about, like Worm Apprentice. Like, it's good. I don't know. Keeping it, though. We don't have coin. That's the issue. I'm going to keep it. I'm not sure that that's right. But yeah, so they do... Okay, that's good. They do prioritize things that are obviously, like, immediate. So, like, my appendix burst when I was younger. It was bad. I almost died. It was not cool. But, like, I went to the hospital. First of all, I went to the hospital in this shitty, small, rural town. Because that's where I grew up. Actually, I grew up out in the country. But this is the closest town. They don't even have a surgeon. They get a surgeon from the closest city to come. So I'm there, and they say, you'll stay overnight, and tomorrow we'll just do like arthroscopic surgery, real easy, through your belly button, you know, not a big surgery. And I don't remember it because I got knocked out. But apparently they told me the next day, oh yeah, it burst, and we had to like put you under. Oh, okay, I guess we'll do this. Even if you wore axes, it's fine. I think. Yeah, it's still fine. Yeah, we had to put you under and do like major surgery kind of thing. It was not so good. But they bumped me up, you know, in line for the surgery because, well, it burst. It's serious all of a sudden, that kind of thing. And obviously that's just like within a day of surgeries sort of thing. They prioritize the most urgent, but they do the same for long-term stuff as well. I think, again, it's also fine. Oh my god. Fine to just vaporize this. With this kind of follow-up, it's crazy. But yeah, sometimes it does mean even if you're bumped up in priority for things that are pretty serious, you can still be waiting like a year for a heart condition, which is just crazy. Social reform is a trap. I mean, there's a lot more to get into there, but I will take the free healthcare and the system we have over the American system any day. But yeah, I don't think it's a perfect system here by any means either. This gets weird. My heart is getting fucky, doctor. Let me in. Yeah, that's right. But see, that works. If you talk about erectile dysfunction, right? Isn't that what drives so much of modern medicine? I think you wait on the water, Ellie, and you actually like ping mirror image, send 4 damage. Right? Like if there's a pill to help men's dicks in any way, it's like we've gotta work on this. Could it get bigger? Could you get better erections? Could you whatever? And it's like, yeah, also the side effects, it gives you a heart attack, you know, you feel lightheaded, you're gonna die, whatever. It's like, yeah, but doctor, what can you do for my penis? And they're like, we understand. Yeah, forget women's birth control, right? Like, we don't care about making that better. That's horrible. That's, you know, no woman likes to go through that. But can we help a man with his penis? We're all in on it. My cat's... She's just real weird. She just ate. I have no idea what these meows are supposed to mean. They're real wild meows. Alright, I think I hit in Sunwalker, but is that true? I don't want this to get vaped, but I don't want him to just play Sylvanas. I guess it's not that bad. I'm gonna do it. It's possible it's right to just do that as well. 6. Boy. Cause yeah, it's like hit, War Axe is also a thing. But like hit, it's not, but he can armor up Shield Slam, but he already used one. All these considerations, but he used it on a 1 health thing, so does that mean he doesn't have much? He used the 1 Taskmaster. It's too good for Whirlwind. I think that's the deciding factor. This board is too good for Whirlwind. He can pop that, put that into execute range, and draw. So I'm going to do that. But face would have been nice. Alright, I'm behind. Agreed, hate me, please. Oh, I don't know why I'm hating you. I don't hate you. You're nice. There's also stories like woman with breast cancer comes for an operation, they cut the wrong breast, that kind of thing. That stuff is crazy. Or they removed the wrong kidney or something like that. Yeah, I've heard all kinds of weird shit like that. Like, oh wait, I thought you were here for the other thing. What? How do you fuck this up so bad? Much consideration here. Because, again, you can hit. Do you want this to survive? He can kill his own thing. Do you want to freeze? Just send 7. Do I play more stuff out? I think I play the Mana Worm out. Makes it a little better for... Well, I don't know if it's better for Brawl. Does weird stuff for Brawl. I think this is the play. See what he does with Sylvanas here. Yeah, that stuff's so spooky. You're Asian, and the Asian hate phase make me feel weird. Never been hated for my skin color. Yeah, I mean, my girlfriend's Asian, and it's like, you know, a lot of times there's like a lot of talk about racism that's like really hard to pinpoint, right? Stuff that's like, they're like, oh, it's systemic, and then you can almost make an argument, is this a racist thing, or is this just someone being an asshole thing? Where does it all fall? But there was this case in Calgary where somebody was like on a bike, I think. It was at least a bike path. Maybe they were jogging on it. I don't quite remember. And there's a video of it, and they just rode by somebody who was Asian, like this Asian woman, and like spit on her face. And I was like, what the fuck? And like Calgary is, I don't know, one of the more like conservative provinces that we have. But in comparison to like when you see the right-wing stuff or whatever from the States, it's generally considered pretty tame. So the whole thing was just really bizarre. What is up, cat? You're crazy. What? Why are you so whiny? But yeah, it's just like, I don't know. That stuff's crazy. Cleave, what? I didn't actually think this guy would be running Cleave. Humans running Cleave? Oh lord. Alright, well we have to kill this with missiles. So we can get it Vape. I don't even think you do the other one. I think you just... You could try to get something else vaped to be a little greedy. Like, I could fireball Mirror Entity. But is he gonna, like, Grom into that? Is he gonna, like, Alex into it? He does have some bigger stuff, but he's got some smaller stuff as well. Do I care more about board, or do I care more about burn? Like, let's say he plays Alex. And you get it, Mirror Entity? Boy. Huh. Yeah, do I need this to hit something bigger or not? What the fuck, cat? It's actually... Like, I don't mind. She can go nuts, but it's actually distracting here. I think I'm just going to play it safe and say I'm good with that. I might need this for, like, a Geddon or something. I don't know. Even that. No system's perfect, but they fail when they become immune to criticism. I mean, sure, that's true of almost anything. Yeah, I'm not saying the Canadian system's perfect or undeserving of criticism. It very much is, but yeah, could also be worse, you know. I appreciate that I got my appendix out and didn't die, and I didn't have to pay any money. It's pretty cool. In Texas, okay. All we care about is trumpet control. There we go. The real reason everyone's here. I do have Antonitis in the deck. So, yeah, that's a thing. So I want to save these. But he never comes out in this matchup, so I'm just not expecting it. They love Trump down there. At least in the country, city's 50-50. Yeah, because isn't like Houston a little bit more progressive in Texas, but like other cities and whatnot just aren't? Do I do it? I guess so. That's fine. Freeze the Sylvanas. Yeah, I did consider freezing the Sylvanas. I'm obviously way behind in chat, but I think it worked out okay. I'm also okay with this brawl. As part of the consideration, what do you do? But I think we're fine. Cat doesn't like the topics. That's right. She doesn't like being political. Nah, just cats being cats, you know. Okay, inner age. This list seems like it's built like one of the anti-bot ones, but like it's piloted by a human. I do want this out. Or the draw. Cool with him swinging. Don't really care about the spell power because there's no way to guarantee Antonitis with these two and that on the same turn. Modern folks are just weird. I want to use worst vocabulary, but yeah. I got you. I think I understand where you're coming from. We could bolt that. it's not like we need the Frostbolt for anything else. It does kill. Like I said, I actually want the draw from that. But it makes it a little better against Reg if he's running it. And he's got 2 targets. He can only smack that. I'll do it. Because you could consider freezing face as well. I think that's fine. Excuse me, sir. Are you an ally or an enemy? Yeah, it's got to be that, right? You're one or the other. An ally or an enemy. There's no nuance to the discussion. Oh, just give me Antonitis here. Like, you could run it in and try to draw. I don't think that's correct. Wow. What is your problem, cat? I'm actually going crazy here. Yeah, hello! I'm gonna pick you up right away. Do I run the Farseer out? Does he double brawl? I think I'll be patient. He's not swinging with this. I'm expecting like an Alex. And then he's hoping to like win with Grom War Axe or something. And then we try to counter it with these. Let's see. What's with you? Come here. Can you guys see the cat? Kind of. You can kind of see my cat. What the fuck? I think I continue to just chill. I don't want this board getting brawled. We're still winning. If we just hero power pass. He's Canadian. He's an ally, of course. That's right. Way back in the 40s. By definition. So we're not getting bursted down in a single turn. It's got to be another brawl. I don't know what he's gonna do to win. Okay, here we go. Okay, Antonitis. Just show yourself. What is this? Come on. What the fuck? Why? Why? Oh my god, I'm going crazy here. I don't want to draw more, but I feel like I need to play the Drake and you fucking fuck. Okay, at least we got that fireball. God, do I actually play it though? Because you probably kill with fireball missiles. But then it's like, do we have something else? I think we still have one more missiles in the deck. Is that right? Fuck, I might have played one before. If we get another playable spell with Antonitis, it's totally worth it. I'm gonna do it though. Fuck it. Having this on board's a big deal. I'm waiting for Alex. Really sucks that you're hoping to get that with Antonitis, which makes Brawl so much better. Is this the same deck that runs like the Deathwing and shit too? I can't even. How do you play this game? How does this game work? This is fucking ridiculous. And if he wants to brawl, he's got to get that out. And then we've got cheaper. I don't even think you want to play that, but cheaper spells for Antonitis. Oh my god. Anyway, correct. Houston, San Antonio, Dallas, and Austin. Those main cities are progressive. Okay. Interesting. And he's not drawing. Yeah. Cat's going wild. Even if you draw 3 here, you won't get them. Yeah, you're completely right.
I'm almost out of cards.
No more missiles, is that right? Okay. Awesome. Do I do it here? Because if he's still got Alex, it's like, fuck. But he's also got these, so like, Brawl's way worse for him. Going forward. I do have 2 more dudes to play after this. But 1 fireball. So what is this last card? Don't remember. Another Sunwalker? I think so. If that's the case, it's probably the best you get. Which blows. Maybe he doesn't run a second brawl as well. Now, of course, there's a good chance he's got, what is it, Ysera's Awakening, which just obliterates that. I'll take Pyroblast for the win. If only. I swear, I say it every fucking time I play a deck with Antonidas. He's always in the bottom of the deck when I play Warrior. Like, if we draw him, like, anywhere in the previous 5 turns before Ysera comes down, we just win the game. So crazy. Looks like he doesn't have Ysera's Awakening now. This is interesting. So he is gonna brawl. What the fuck? What is this game? I hate this game. This is the dumbest game I've ever played. Holy shit.
Is there trouble?
Yeah, there is trouble. There is trouble.
No cards.
It is a Sunwalker.
Truth is my shield. We have many secrets.
I'm pissed. I'm pissed. Does he run Alex? Does he run Deathwing? Ugh. Anyway. He hit? Does he not? If he doesn't hit, is he looking at Ysera's Awakening? He's worried about taking 5? Yeah. We only have 7, 8 from that. Oh my god. Are we dead? 11, 14. With the fatigue, we just die, right? 1 here, 2 next turn. So you have to fireball that, and then you just lose. Well, let's see if he makes a mistake. Would it even matter though? 6, 7. There's just no way. There's just no way. Fuck me. Oh, that sucks. Oh well. Hearthstone. Sometimes you draw the wrong cards. Man. Alright, this might have to be our last one. Like I said, I actually have to run. If it's quick, though, I might do another one after it. Need a Deathwing in your life. Feels good wiping boards. Well, we played a deck much like that before. And they played Ysera Deathwing right at the end of the game. Even though it was like this very anti-zoo warrior. Then all of a sudden it had like these crazy high-end things. It's pretty strange. I kind of just like all of this. You do that on 1, point that on 2, and then that on 3. Because you might heal this, depending on what he does. I mean, he's likely going to kill that if he does anything. Oh. I guess we're going to Mirror Entity instead. But if he played like a Thalnos or something, I might hit it and heal. Unsure. No, I think it's Mirror Entity.
We have many secrets.
Yeah, the warrior build, you're only missing Deathwing. Well, that's not too bad. If that's all you need to get a Deathwing in your life, then you're not too far off.
My eyes are open.
Okay, I'm down.
Eyes are open.
If only these had like one more health though. And I could like bonk and heal. Question is, do we missiles? Because you get missiles ping versus either a Farseer or a Vaporize. You're not playing Vaporize. What happens if missiles misses? It's pretty bad. Actually quite bad. I think that sucks against is like a deadly poison blade flurry. I'm gonna go with this. I really like saving the taunts as well. 1600 dust. It's not too bad. Yeah. I mean, it's expensive relative to like everything else in the game. But it's doable. You can grind it out. What is the best way to get like dust in the game right now? Obviously, if you're good at arena, you can just like cycle through that. But I don't think too many of my viewers play any arena, so I'm gonna guess that that's pretty unlikely. Missing Tinkmaster, Deathwing, 1 Force of Nature if you need 2. Oh, that's a big one if you like Druid. And maybe the Beast because you like him. You're the only person on the planet that likes the Beast. Credit card's the best way? Ah, yeah. Why didn't I think of that? Alright, I'll probably just heal this up then. Hilarious. The draw is not bad. The draw is genuinely not bad. However, so is a 3/3 body and a heal. So, I'm gonna do it. You're still risking that deadly poison blade flurry. But that's fine. If I gotta like refill next turn, okay. Spent hundreds back then, not gonna do it again. I think that's probably where most of us are at. I got a lot of cards and a lot of expansions I don't play. The other prep, how nice. Jesus Christ. Like, we're still in a good spot, and I'm still frustrated just looking at what happened. I think you intellect. I don't even think you bother to vaporize here. You're not gonna die. You shouldn't. With a fireball, I think we'd send it all. Honestly, this just might not even matter. And this is 10 if he heals at the Farseer. He's at 18. Well, it's 10, 11. He's down at 40. You still get the fireball ping. I think it's gotta be the way. I'm gonna do it. Fuck it. It is punishable, but I think this is the higher percentage play. Playing with Sylvanas is 5 mana. God, 5 mana Sylvanas would be insane. Just do the daily, weekly quests. You get gold pretty quick. Yeah. I mean, all that makes sense. I was just wondering if there was like some weird, like, I don't know, play mercenaries or like duels or something. Never bought any packs apart from a 60-pack bundle for GVG, which was a little horse shit. Never again. Didn't you buy like? I thought you bought some golden packs. Is it different? Some golden bundle thing? Didn't you spend money on mercenaries as well?
The Brotherhood shall prevail.
Nice. We're good. That's the wild cards in your NA. Got around 17,000 dust. Everything else from Arena averaging around 8 to 9 wins. That's not bad. Mercenaries is not Hearthstone. Alright. Alright. I'm sure Blizzard wishes they could decouple it from the game too. Doesn't really do much for their PR. Let's see. That is going to be my last one. I know it was short, but whatever. Do we have anybody cool to raid? And nah, I don't think so. Scummiest bait ever. Yeah, I thought it was really, really bad. Put it on mobile and double the prices. Yeah, Mercenaries Immortal. Arena's a good way, but I'm bad at it. Yeah, I'm not very good at it right now. So I wouldn't be able to farm it, but I'm sure other people could. All right, yeah, we'll end it there. We did climb, started at 70, up here at 47. I'll take it. See how far we fall by tomorrow, I guess. Yeah, and I'm not sure what I'll play tomorrow either. I was thinking I might do like Backspace Rogue or some sort of like tempo-y aggro Rogue or something. Something that's not Miracle, but I don't know. Check my mood. See you guys, and yeah, appreciate you watching on Twitch or YouTube. Enjoy your night, and see you guys another time.